Hello world, Cossy here, just trying something new out for the channel. Hopefully this is going to become a regular thing. We're going to be doing a little bit of geek movie news, starting off with, as you can see, Green Lantern, a film that I have recently reviewed. Now Green Lantern has apparently only made $89.3 million at the US box office in its first 2 weekends, which may sound a lot to you, but a film that production-wise apparently cost $200 million, and that doesn't cover obviously promotion and everything else that went into the movie. That is a real big disappointment for Warner Bros. They were hoping to make $60 million based on the first weekend alone, so huge disappointment figures wise. Despite the poor showing at the US box office, a sequel is apparently still in development, so hopefully that after the credits scene will have some meaning to those people who don't know anything about the comics if a sequel gets made. And yeah, let's hope this happens. And guys, Warner Brothers, this is Cossy saying, if you want to know what you did wrong in that movie, then please check out my review. You'll understand a little bit better. Second off, Dark Knight Rises. Really looking forward to this next year. 2012 is going to be a big year, hopefully, for DC Comics movies with Dark Knight Rises and Superman and Man of Steel. But there's a lot of rumours floating around on the internet that Liam Neeson has been seen in costume on set as Ra's al Ghul. Now, if this is true, fantastic. Really excited to see this movie, see the finish to the Nolan trilogy of Batman movies. And yeah, it could be really interesting. What do you think, guys? Neeson as Ra's al Ghul returning. I'm thinking that could be cool. Next thing, as I mentioned earlier, next year we've got the Man of Steel, the new Superman movie, the reboot to the franchise, ignoring now the Superman Returns and even the original movies from the late 70s and 80s. Now, a lot of casting news has been online recently. It's been reported on a number of websites that Julia Ormond is in talks to play Lara, which is Superman's biological mother on Krypton, and that Russell Crowe is in talks to play Jor-El, his biological father, which sounds interesting. Also, the Christopher Maloney, who you might know from Law and Order Special Victims Unit, is in talks to play an unknown character, although a lot of people are speculating that it may be either Lex Luthor or more likely General Zod. So, can he replace the man that is General Zod in my heart and in most people's, which is Terrence Stamp? I don't know. I'd like to wait and see. Could be interesting. Hobbit news. As you can see, we've got some pictures from the Hobbit which have appeared online this week, which is looking good to me anyway. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Bit more casting news for Peter Jackson's 2 Hobbit movies. First of all, Barry Humphries. Anyone in the UK will know Barry Humphries better as Dame Edna Everage, has been cast to play the Goblin King, which I think sounds interesting. Looking forward to that. And Evangeline Lilly, who was in Lost, has been cast to play an elf called Tyrell. Know very little about this character at the moment, not obviously in the original Hobbit book, but yeah, could be interesting. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Star Trek 2, J.J. Abrams' Star Trek 2, which is set to go into production in the next couple of months. And William Shatner has confirmed he will not be making a cameo, which I am very sad about. But yeah, William Shatner, it would have been awesome to see him cameo in Star Trek 2 in the same way Leonard Nimoy did in the first movie. But he's confirmed, although he has been talking to J.J. Abrams, apparently they've become friends, he is not going to make a cameo appearance in the second film, which sad, but hey, he doesn't need the money, does he? Avatar, well, 2 and 3, not just Avatar 2 news. James Cameron's been talking to Fox News about the movies, and apparently he stated that he's currently working on the scripts. The movies are going to be shot back to back, and he's confirmed that early development has begun on the visuals, the look of the sequels as well. So yeah, hopefully these are going to be 2 good movies. I mean, I don't know where he goes after Avatar 1. Does he have anything else to do? I mean, he's basically done Pocahontas and Last of the Mohicans in space, so what other films can he rip off and put in space? Naughty me. Yeah, so let's hope that they're good films and it continues the visual tradition at least. I mean, Avatar was amazing visually, blew me away and blew a lot of people away, so let's hope it's a good one. Yeah, coming up soon, Captain America. There will be a review, guys, when it comes out, but a bit of Captain America news. The co-writer of the first movie, whose name escapes me, Stephen McFeely. Stephen McFeely has been talking to Screen Junkies this week about the fact that they're already working on crafting a sequel to the Captain America movie, despite the fact that this movie hasn't come out. Now, I got a little thing written down here, which is a quote that he said, the story will likely be in the present day, which makes sense after the Avengers movie, and they're experimenting with flashback elements for more period World War II stuff, so yeah, it sounds good, especially as the rumour is the villain that's been proposed is MODOK, which, wow, that's an interesting choice, and that could be really, really good. Let me know what you think. If you don't know, those of you who don't know much about the Marvel Universe, don't know about MODOK, do what I always try to do, Wikipedia. It's spelled M-O-D-O-K, MODOK. Moving swiftly on to the Avengers movie. Now, there's obviously a lot to build up towards the Avengers movie next year, and Marvel have confirmed that they're not going to be doing a big Avengers reveal at Comic-Con in San Diego, which for me in particular is surprising. It seems the perfect place to wheel out a little bit of footage, or like last year, get the whole cast on stage. But no, Marvel aren't going to be doing anything for the Avengers movie at Comic-Con International at San Diego this year. Massive surprise. And the movie is currently shooting right now in New Mexico, so we'll just have to wait and see what it looks like. Hopefully it's going to be fantastic. Marvel have this tradition now of making really good movies that link into each other, and all of them are building up to this one, so fingers crossed, guys. We're going to have a good one next year with the Avengers. Next, Iron Man 3. Now, Iron Man 2 was a good movie. Iron Man 1's a good movie. Iron Man 3, we hope, is going to follow in that tradition. And Don Cheadle, who, for any of you who don't know, he's played War Machine in the second movie, has been talking a little bit about the third. Now, apparently the third movie is in development right now, and also possibly in development is a War Machine spin-off, so Cheadle will get his own movie, spin-off the character, which, that could be good. War Machine as a character is a very interesting character, very different to Tony Stark and Iron Man, and yeah, if he does well again in Iron Man 3 and gets a bit of a bigger role, could logically see a good movie coming out of a spin-off. He's also, linking back to the Avengers movie, he is contracted to, if they want him to, make an appearance in the Avengers movie, but Marvel, as of yet, haven't exercised that option in his contract, so no War Machine in the Avengers movie so far. We'll just have to wait and see if that changes in the future. And finally, Wolverine 2, otherwise being known at the moment as The Wolverine. Don't know if this movie is going to completely ignore Wolverine Origins. Hopefully it will, because that movie, despite the fact I own it on DVD and went to see it in the cinema, wasn't very good. But legendary X-Men writer Chris Claremont has read the script and apparently fully endorses the movie. Now, Claremont, for those of you who don't know anything about X-Men comics, was an amazing writer for a long, long period of time on the X-Men, created a lot of these characters who are very well known, and the new movie is apparently going to be based on his mini-series that he did with Frank Miller in the 1980s, so who better to have a look at the script and say if it's good or not. I hope that's an indication that it's going to be a good movie, because I'm really looking forward to the next Wolverine movie, especially after First Class was so good, as everyone who's seen my review knows. I thought that film was fantastic. So yeah, that's all of your geek movie news for this week. If you liked this, obviously like this, literally go and click that like button, comment, and obviously favourite and subscribe. As always, spread the word, send this to your friends, put it on your Facebook, let people know what's going on. I'm sure there's plenty of people who want to know about geek movie news. Until next time then, folks, au revoir.